Hey everybody, One Weasel here. It is exactly 10:30 Tuesday night, March 3rd, 2015. This is a brand new recording session. Did a couple of episodes last night, and what I'm gonna do now, I don't exactly remember what time of day it is. Okay, about midday, I guess. So what I've decided to do, it was a nightmare dealing with those sheep the other night, and we kind of got a little bit of wheat in there. I have no corn, I have no potato. Corn, why do I always say corn? It's just what I associate with cattle. But I actually, we have got basically just wheat. I've not found a village in this. I haven't really explored outside of getting lost and finding the desert temple. But anyway, the plan for the time being is basically to just kind of put that on hold. Oh, that's a birch. I thought that was an odd sheep like been over. But put this on hold, kind of let the wheat grow up a little bit, deal with all that later. I'm going to get some sugar cane, and we're going to go down and we're going to mine. And I'm going to attempt to actually find diamonds. Not for gear, not for any combat stuff, but primarily so I can make an enchantment table. And basically enchant things like an axe, a shovel, and a pick. The reason that I started doing the farming, it became painfully obvious to me that I was not going to have near enough cobble to accomplish what I wanted to do there. So I've kind of been putting that off. I think by going for the diamonds, we can kind of circumvent that. I want to grab some reeds. I thought there was some right here. I know there's some somewhere nearby me, but let me see if the shears actually... Okay, so that will work. That's just something I wanted to check out. They're very, very efficient. It's just people usually don't carry shears, especially in PvP situations. So I honestly thought we had a lot of reeds right by. Maybe it's farther. I guess I'm by the farm and not necessarily the base. So sometimes it's sugarcane, bamboo, reeds, cattails, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there's some exposed coal if we ever got desperate, so that's good to know. I haven't really explored. That's what is near the base, those reeds there. But it's an interesting item because it's either like feast or famine, it seems. You've either got it or it's like you're never going to find it type of a situation. So 3 high is standard. That's like full grown. I think in some cases on PC it can be 4 high. But something you can do if you're just kind of like out in the world is just chop it off and leave the bottom. And by doing that, that will regrow. In order to grow sugarcane, you actually do need to be right by the water. So granted, it doesn't have to be an ocean, it doesn't have to be a river, it doesn't have to be a lake. You can literally make a source block like we did with the wheat, but it does require the water. I don't even think you can actually throw it down without that. So I think what we will do, I've got a few more things to tidy up here I'd like to get done, and then we're going to be going down for a while, so should be good. I really hate having those cattle there. Again, I need to do something here too. Make a little bridge for myself, because if at some point in time I will fall in there, that won't kill me, but there will probably be a creeper or a skeleton that will. So back to the base. And that, what I was thinking about last night, when I was thinking about having to go back and mine some more, number 1 was of course the cobble. Number 2 was a couple other projects I have planned here. Number 3 was something I've wanted to do out of the bedrock area, is staircase up that direction and just see where we wind up. And then I thought, when I was thinking of that, maybe like going up that way and up that way and putting up like little pillars, if you will, maybe torches on the top. And essentially from there, what I would do is basically try to like take in that entire region. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but it is something I have planned. I need some leather. Dadgum, leather's down there. Okay. Alright. I was afraid we were going to get shot. Kind of like a prophetic deal, you know. Okay, so... Okay, all the cattle are in there. Poor things. I need to get them a little bit bigger of an area, I think. I want some dirt on the hotbar. I think we've got some here. And I'll archive all that later. Only 2 pieces of sugarcane. That may be an issue. Alright, so we're just going to go up here and try to eliminate this guy. Which I guess I could cheat this. So, oh my gosh. Okay, it's actually probably quicker if we pillar back up. Alright, so shears, where are you? You get the idea. I mean, that's like super efficient. It's just like I said, shears, unless you're like going out to your goal, it's not, or specifically wanting greenery, it's something a lot of people just don't keep around. So we'll grab all that before we go anywhere. I just really wanted to get this out. I feel like it is where the spiders were likely getting in that night we were last out. So, and it is important if you want the greenery. Closer, we got plenty of space. If you want the greenery, you do not want to take out the wood. That is very important. I think you can still get it, but I mean, you basically eliminate your time window. You know, so we'll go ahead and archive some of this stuff. Just, is there wood in that? No, I don't think there is. Main thing with this is just, I will have it. I can kind of then start having greenery set up around the base if I want to, which I do. Alright, so now, let's just use the bucket, I guess. You can see the shears aren't going to last too long. So I think we will go in this manner. Luckily there's no jungle temple, or a desert temple I should say. Last time I did something like this with two pillars together, I broke the wrong one. And I wound up falling on a pressure plate, which I just showcased everyone how to not, you know, have happened to you. So that's kind of a fail on my part, but alright, let's see if we can. There's a wolf over there. I'm probably gonna have to kill him. I don't know that we can do this, but I'm gonna try. Alright, so that's better than dealing with the gate, actually. Alright, so a few saplings, and we've got quite a bit of greenery. So a good place for that. This is, if you hear me talk about the shed, that's the shed. That's essentially what I'm referring to. We've got all that cleared out pretty well. I'll deal with the rest of it later. Where'd that wolf go? Somewhere. Can't hide forever. I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, is that a cave? Might be some reeds over here. This is where the cattle seem to love to hang out, on the top of that mountain. I've not quite figured out what their fascination is with it. But you can see, even with our giant base, it's still very easy to get lost. We're not deep into the forest at all. So, tame him? No. Alright, that was a nice shot. We got him before he got us. And the sheep, maybe they will appreciate my protective services. Alright, so we got, wow, that's a lot more than I thought we were going to have. I guess we'll just unload that there. I'll actually take the wheat with me. And I'd like a water bucket, I believe. These shears, we're not going to run into anything we need them for. So, I don't know, we'll throw that in there too. Okay, let's run around, pick up a few more reeds. And some water, of course. I don't know where that third bucket is, actually. But we'll go ahead and grab two of these. We very well may need it. Here we're coming up. This is the ramshackle cattle pens I just kind of had to throw up. This is a center tower. This is where the creeper blew up on like day 2. That's eventually going to be something really cool. Or at least I think it's going to be cool. I just can't talk about it right now because I don't want to tell you what it's going to be until we've done it. So, cycle over to the sword just in case. Here's some reeds for us. So, yeah, this is quite a few here. That's pretty nice. Alright. I think we got those. And that's... And... 2 at once there. Did we get both of those? Where did they go? I didn't hear any inventory sounds. We've got 8. I guess mathematically that sounds right. This is... Okay, it's not as deep as I thought, but kind of a cool look. You know what? We should probably, at some point, I guess, craft a fishing pole. Just to have that done. I'm sure there's an achievement for that. I've just honestly never messed with it. So, Let's see here. I don't know that we have to till the ground, but I guess we'll find out. 8, I think, is more than we'll need. So, this is just stuff I'm not familiar enough with the... Okay, so no, you don't have to till it. You know what? Just to make our life easier, let's put these a little closer here. Alright, so we got some sugar cane going down for us. And I believe, was there anything else I need to grab or take with us from out here? I guess I'll leave that in case Aggro Spider, you know, decides to come back. I don't know that I mentioned it, but this is episode 30. We'll unload that. Might need the gravel, actually. Where is that third bucket? I do not know what I did with that. Okay, we'll unload that. That shouldn't be there. The fence gate, I'd rather have in the shed. Let's go do that while we're here. Dun-dun. So this is kind of just like tidying up some loose ends, I guess. And the main thing, like I said, the base, I hate doing something that many times in a row, but I mean, it kind of has to be done, you know. So, okay, so that is where I put the other bucket. So it's going to stay there. Go ahead and get this guy down. That can go... I guess I used up all the fence, apparently. So, alright, there's our gates. I guess we've used all the fence. Let me just go ahead and stick that there, just in case. Birchwood can stay. I'll keep the cobble. And... oh, there's some fence. Duh. Alright, well, I was thinking I had some left over. That'll be that for now, I think. Pretty content with this. Again, I don't know if zombies drop carrots and potatoes in the Xbox version. I know back in the day on Pocket Edition, it was like almost every time you killed a zombie. This is like years ago when I first started playing. I mean, they would drop a feather, potato, sometimes a carrot. It seems like sometimes apples. I'm not sure on that, but Xbox One is my first experience with the Xbox version, so kind of hard to say. That said, since we can repopulate our cattle freely, go ahead and take care of him. Let's just kind of chat. I hadn't been out here in a while. Let's kind of do a run around of the surface real quick. There's some reeds over there too, so we're doing pretty good on the reed fronts. Let's see. Well, more saplings. I forgot I had saplings in there too. I could probably. Do I have a shovel on us? Or we broke our iron shovel. That is right. So, no, wrong button. Let's get a little bit of sand. I could have that cooking for some glass or something, I guess. Always sounds like spiders in this version of the game when I'm messing with anything sand related. Got reeds there too, so we're really set on the reeds. There's pumpkins over there. If I ever decide to dive into that. But eventually this will be a cool gate. Fear not. Things will fall into place. Usually when I come in at this time of day, we get ambushed by something. I don't know why. It never seems to happen anymore when we come in from the backside, yet this direction, we always seem to. Let's go ahead and do a courtesy kill. He's going to run away. Probably kill that sheep we saw earlier, in all honesty. So, we'll hop in here. And I don't need to worry too much about getting straight to bed, because we've got some stuff to do. I think we had some iron cooking. And I'm going to need some torches with us. I'll have to make a few more sticks. I would like a shovel, preferably iron. And we definitely need an iron pickaxe. I think I've got one down there, but that was like an eternity ago. I mean, let's just be honest here. So here's 19. Got the XP there. Alright, so torches are important. That means we need sticks. There's the torch. And I think I should have coal down there. If I don't, we're going to get quite a bit. 41 should be sufficient for us. Let's go ahead and cook this up. Alright, we want to place 1. Alright, so that coal is going to go back in there. Let's go ahead and do that. That's kind of important. I always want to have this. In the event that we die, we're going to come back to the bed. And that's when all of this would then be of strict importance, which is why I keep that sword there. I'm not really planning to go caving. I'm just looking for the diamonds right now. If I have to go caving, I guess we will. The shears could actually stay. I don't envision us needing them for anything. The bow has not barely been used. The hoe, I guess I could take it in the event we find anything. I might take some seeds down there, I guess. That'd be smart, I suppose. Oh wow. Okay, I'll leave those 10 sticks there. And now let's go ahead and we're gonna get, how many do we want? One shovel should be sufficient. There we go. And shouldn't need an axe, but we will go with probably 2 picks just to be safe. And we should be able to get iron and whatnot down there. Not a big deal. Do I have any flint in here? I do not. Be nice to have a few more arrows. So let's actually come down here. There we go. I'll grab, I don't know, we'll take half of them. That's all we'll do. And anything in here I want to transfer. No, but we could, if we get there in time, we can cook the raw pork chop. I don't think we'll get there in time. We didn't. But we got those, so we'll just go ahead and stick those in there. So really, we'll stick them in there. Alright, oh, I see what I did. Wrong slot. Okay. Paper. Where do they have paper on this one? Actually, let's see what you need for a fishing pole. 3 sticks, 2 string. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Is it art, perhaps? That's carpet, okay. Paper, alright. So we're going to make paper. I thought I had... We're not keeping up on us. Oh well, we've got the hide. So we're going to go ahead and make our book. And just to be safe, let's put that in there. And we might need to mark something down here. So I'll clear up a slot for our book. We'll come back up here to do our enchanting table. Although I'd like a room for that. But alright, pickaxe will go here. I'll keep this in that slot. The sand, I guess we'll put it over here. So we'll smelt it some other time. Ah, yes, the arrows. How could I forget? Alright, hadn't heard any mobs out, surprisingly. I think I heard a wolf right as I said that. So, combat. What do they do? Where do they keep those? I think under that? Yes. Feathers! Did I not grab them? Apparently we did not. Could have sworn we grabbed the feathers out of here. There we go. So we'll get those bad boys. Come in here. Back all the way over. Kind of be nice if it... I guess I could see it either way. Whether it stays or goes. But the flint we'll throw in there. Extra water bucket just in case we want to do some stuff down there. We'll have the torches handy. I don't know that we would need an axe on the hotbar. So I think we're good. What was that? I guess he fell off the roof or something. I don't know. The roof's really not that tall. He definitely took some damage. I don't know. That was a wolf, so beats me. But we're at the 19-minute mark, actually. So and this right here, of course, is our chest full of cobblestone. Currently doesn't have any because we've used pretty much all of it. I think 2-3 stacks might be left, not near enough to finish the base. So it will get refilled, fear not. And we should have some stuff down in the bedrock base down there. I hadn't been to that thing in forever, so I think we threw some redstone in and maybe some iron and coal, I'd hope. So that said, this is the end of episode 30. Episode 31, we're going to continue our quest, I guess, for diamonds, basically. And like I said, my goal with the enchantments, the most important thing to me is the pickaxe, because we're going to need a lot of cobblestone to finish this massive build, and more than I anticipated, in all honesty. But we'll get that going. Of course, I'll enchant my armor as well. Eventually, as the levels come, we'll come in. I'll try to do some really cool stuff with the... I'll probably do basic enchants with the bow and sword, and then eventually when I build up, like a reed farm, we can get some bookcases, we can do some high-level stuff and take it from there. But as always, thanks so much for watching. If you like the series, leave a like, leave a comment down below, tell your friends about it, get them watching. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you back here in just a few seconds.